Welcome back, Mosh Pit Podcast. We are here, day 3 of Aftershock. We have a surprise guest coming in today, Kael from Five Finger Death Punch and Beardo and Weirdo Podcast.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Good to see you, sir.
Dude, you too. It's been great, and it's like, thank you. Like, I remember when I hit you up the first time, I was like, you may respond. Because, you know, it's like, as a podcaster, especially someone that I started not knowing nobody in the industry.
Yep.
So, like, when you hit somebody up at your level, and it's like, and then you just get like you almost hit me like with an immediate response because I think you were like,
I'm a social media whore.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But I do love your podcast. I know you're getting into the comedy game as well, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So tell me a bit about that.
So I've been with Five Finger Death Punch for about 15 years now, and I've always kind of wanted to write a book. So I was coming up with stories, doing all that stuff, and then my friend Craig Gass, comedian on the Howard Stern Show, was in King of Queens, Sex and the City. He gave me the opportunity to stand up. So I got up there and I was telling Death Punch stories from the road, stories about growing up. I was a kid in kindergarten that had to wear a helmet to school. Yeah, that was me. So yeah, bass player, obviously. And I enjoy telling those stories on stage. And rather than writing the book, this is kind of like a market research where I go up and tell stories. I'm able to get automatic responses to see what's working and whatnot. And it's just been a whole lot of fun. Yeah, me and Craig have been going out. My co-host on Beardo and Weirdo. Yeah. And we're playing in Cincinnati, October 17th at the Madison Theater, I believe. We're booking Australia, New Zealand.
Theater?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, Craig Gass, he's huge.
Oh, yeah, he's huge. But damn, Madison Theater's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. That must be... What is that like, though, that comparison? Like, how would you compare being on stage with Five Finger Death Punch and being on stage doing comedy?
Being on stage with Death Punch is like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
Being on stage doing comedy is like getting slapped with the front of the hand.
Yeah.
I just came up with that just now. That's good. I like that one.
I love that saying.
Yeah.
It's like I'm actually getting in the comedy world as well.
Beautiful.
Because like I want to bring comedians on. Like I've had like Shane Torres, Kante Scott.
I love Shane.
And Bert Kreischer's actually like he's helped me out a lot. And like it's just nice because like people are like, why are you going into comedy? I'm like, you can talk to a lot of musicians, but I love getting someone that just loves being in the entertainment world.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. Yeah, just entertaining in general.
Because what's different being about backstage with a comedian and being backstage with an artist is backstage with artists are just chilling, getting ready to get on the show. Maybe doing some practicing and stuff like that. But comedians are just riffing backstage, being like, hey, I'm going to work this piece out. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all about the hang. That's the best part about hanging out with comedians is the back and forth, the friendly jabs everybody takes with each other. And even doing podcasts. Like, it's fun interviewing musicians and whatnot. But we just had Pete Lee on this past Friday, coming up in an episode probably within about 3 or 4 weeks on Beardo and Weirdo. And just that control of the mic. It's like interviewing a lead singer. Yeah. You know, versus the drummer who's never got a mic on him at all. Pete Lee, comedian, got his mic on all the time, and it's a whole lot of fun. You know?
Oh yeah, and it's so much fun too because like with comedians, it's like I don't know about all of them, but I feel like most of them they just like they don't turn that comedy side of them off. And like when you have them on a podcast, you'll like tell them a story, and then they'll just hit you with a riff right there.
Exactly. always riffing. Because with comedians, you're riffing with your mouth. Yeah. Guitar backstage, unless you got your guitar on, you ain't riffing.
Yeah. Dude, I love the Beardo and Weirdo podcast. I love people getting more into the podcast game, especially in the music industry. Actually, my buddies out in SAC, I actually just started producing their podcast as well. Nice. And they're one of them's a drummer in one band in Traders that tour around, and then the other one's lead singer in A Moment's Notice. Okay. And like they wanted to start a podcast talking about the music industry and the ins and outs and trying to help people that want to start and everything like that.
Yeah, ever-changing game, man. Ever-changing game. So to be talking about it online and giving kids an opportunity to hear those stories about, you know, pitfalls to avoid, opportunities to take. I love all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's why I like, because people are like, what is your goal with like the podcast? Because I'm getting more into like bringing more people as like a podcast list, and I'm like I kind of want to get, you know, YMH.
Yeah, your mom's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know how they have that whole list of podcasting? They like post, like I want to get to that level of just having like
a production company.
Yeah. So like I could have my own podcast, someone else can have their own podcast, and like if it's like music or comedy, just have that list of like that versatility of someone that can come on to the channel and just be like, oh, I can learn about this band one day, and then about this comedian I love another day.
Exactly. It's all about the family.
Yes.
Yeah. You see the comedians doing that. That's how all the biggest podcasts became what they are. Bouncing around from each podcast, building the following, building their brand, and sharing and promoting within each other, which is what we're doing here today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And go watch Beardo and Weirdo right now. I'll be linking all of it down below. And we'll catch you next time, Mosh Pit.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure, my friend.